So Dragon Ball Sparking Zero is under a lot of heat right now from the fan base, and rightfully so. I mean, we just found out that big 164 roster is a lot of BS. That there's going to be nothing but ruthless padding of 10, 15 Gohans, 10, 15 Gokus, 10, 15 Vegetas, 10 or 15 Trunkses, and that's ruined the enthusiasm of a lot of Dragon Ball games fans, and rightfully and understandably so. But another thing that I don't see anyone touching on, and I'm surprised. I'm the only one that noticed. I was sitting here and I was reviewing the footage, making videos, talking about things that other people don't want to talk about because they want to glaze the game, but you get the truth on this channel, right? One thing that I kept noticing in trailer after trailer, in footage after footage, after image is that, you know what? One of the major selling points of this game that we're not seeing in any of the footage is the stage destruction. So they're lying about that too. No, really pay attention. Have you seen any actual stage destruction in this game, in any of the footage? We've seen super attacks fired, we've seen ultimate attacks fired, and we've not seen any actual stage destruction. And I know someone's going to come out the woodworks and say, oh no, we have seen buildings fall and whatnot. No, that's not beyond what we have on Xenoverse and Xenoverse 2 right now. Yeah, we have destroyable objects on a stage, like buildings that are pre-scripted to fall if you make contact, or cars that blew up if you go ahead and knock your opponent in it. We already have that. People know what I'm talking about when we talk about stage destruction in a Dragon Ball game. So let me set the scene. If you throw a Kamehameha on the ground, every Dragon Ball games fan's wish is that the ground beneath the Kamehameha divides in a big trench. It doesn't need to have a big wonky ass stage transition just because you threw out a Kamehameha. Just a basic trench up under the Kamehameha to show the evidence of your battle. Or if you throw a vanishing ball or a spirit bomb or anything like that and it hits the ground, you get a big crater equivalent to the size of the attack that shows what's happened in your battle. That's what you want, right? If you hit your opponent into a mountain, it shouldn't just be a pre-scripted small tiny little piece of earth that falls down. No, you should get you should get big pieces of destruction that are unique to your battle. And you know what I've noticed? None of that is happening. And we've seen all manner of attacks hit the stage. So we're not seeing any of that reflected in the footage. For a game that's supposed to shatter the heavens, I'm not seeing any of that. Are you? Go back, do your own research. I encourage you, I implore you, do your own research. I did it, you can do it too. Go back and look at all the footage. Have you seen anything that the stage has done in response to the attacks? Now, I'm going to go ahead and note one thing that we have seen. Now, when you looked at that Goku versus Vegeta Rivals trailer BS, you saw that when Great Ape Vegeta turned into a Great Ape, you saw that, oh yeah, you had a couple of pillars fall down. But again, that's not beyond what we currently have in Xenoverse 2. Because if you go to the Super 17 stage, the big pillars in the sky with like the sky stage with all the earth pillars popping up, yeah, you can destroy those pillars if you fly through them, if you knock your opponent through them. So that's not beyond what we currently have. They sold us on next game, next level stage destruction like you've never seen. And yet we're not seeing it at all. So the lies are starting to come out one by one. There's no local multiplayer. That came out. Wow, the roster is not big at all. Oh, that came out because it's just the same stuff that we already have right now. And no wonder they would oversell and lie about the stage destruction. I'm gonna tell you how this is gonna actually go down, because a lot of people are wondering, because they saw, and we all saw in that first trailer when they were on Namek, that looks an awful lot like the Jump Force Namek, by the way, with the Statue of Liberty building removed, so they're reusing assets, right? What we saw on that was a stage transition marketed as stage destruction. So what's going to happen, right, is one or the other. One, and both of the options suck, so it really doesn't matter, is that one, Your opponent is going to have to be at a certain level of health or something, and you throw an ultimate attack. And on specific stages, you get a stage transition to a pre-scripted destroyed stage. So essentially, it's going to be like Xenoverse 2. Let's say you're on Xenoverse 2 and you're on regular Namek, and if they had this feature and you threw an ultimate, you would just go to the generic destroyed Namek stage, right? So no unique destruction at all, just a glorified, overhyped stage transition. Or two, you're only going to have a handful of stages that can actually go from a normal version to a generic destroyed version. So we already know how this is going to go, and it's lazy, and it's typical lazy Spike Chunsoft. You're going to have all the Earth stages go to the same desolate wastelands that when you hit an ultimate attack, it's going to be that. And like I said before, with the Namek option, you're going to get the generic destroyed Namek stage, but you won't get a unique destroyed version of each stage. Oh, we're not even hearing about the number of stages in this game, so that's becoming more and more of a mystery. Right now, we've only seen like 3. We've seen Archipelago, we've seen Namek, and I think we've seen one other one, like generic desert stage. Yeah, so we've seen Archipelago, desert, and Namek. So you can rest assured that this company isn't going to do any extra work. Every Earth stage is going to be the same desolate wasteland destroyed stage, and Namek is going to be destroyed Namek. Nothing extra, nothing unique, nothing that screams, oh, this is an advanced technology of the current gen that justifies this game being on PS5 only. No, it's the same lazy, no effort, asset recycling, oh, we need a new gimmick for this game, trash, and roster resetting that they've done again and again and again and again and again. That's what this game is going to be. Again, you're going to have your ruthless defenders that, they are thinking more of their Dragon Ball channels, and they want to push that fake hype to make you guys believe that the game is okay and say, well, everything is fine and the house is burning around them. Yeah, this is okay. Everything's fine. Be hype. No, it's been a big lie. All of them have been lying. The company has been lying. They're lazy. The roster is trash. No, I'm not going to say a game with 10, 15 Gokus, 10 or 15 Vegetas, but no GT, no real movie roster, or the same characters we see carted out every game, but we can't get the PS2 and PS3 era characters back. No, I'm not going to say that's a good game. It's not. It's trash. It's lazy. It's asset recycling. And now they're lying about the stage destruction as well. Are you going to be hyped for the same level of stage destruction we've seen a million times with this time in particular? When they needed a tagline, they decided to say, shatter the heavens by having a stage transition. That's all we're getting. That's all you're getting, because I'm not spending my money on this trash. Ha! No, never. And I suggest you keep your money in your pocket all the same as well.